Ridge Runner blades, sharp and true, forged in the heart, fresh as dew. Buy one today, bring home the past, a piece of heritage made to last.
All right, everybody, welcome to Ridge Runner Blades. Give me a 5x5 if you got audio. I have changed an insane amount of stuff this evening, and would really like to know if you guys don't mind. Would be pretty awesome if you could tell me. I'm going to have to clean my table off. Can you hear me, peoples? 5x5? Heck yes. We have one. We have one today. Somehow. I don't really know how, but we have one. Let me see here. I don't think I checked this. Oh yeah. We're good to go. All right. How's everybody going today? So I've been changing this up. I'm getting this all set up so we can have guests on, and it's been kind of a pain in the butt this evening. So I now have me a screen here where I can see what's going on, and it's really nice. One thing I'm noticing is there's a little bit of delay, but this is okay. Oh yeah? Cool. How are you guys doing today? Everything good? Everything good? Hope so. I'm recognizing about a 15 second delay, so that's okay. We may have some guests join us later this evening. We'll see. So we'll see. We are now set up to do this, so I am happy about that. All right. Radio made easy. And Overton sponsor says, great, been cleaning up my great grandpa's old Boker electrician stuff. All those are cool. All right. Well, let's get started. Why don't we? I've got a whole bag of goodies in my nice SOE large tool bag. That's what I carry everything in. Ooh, I need to turn the chat on over here just in case we get some Facebookies. We can kind of do that. I could do overlays and stuff now. I don't know if I'm going to stay with this, but why not? All right, I want to bring out some cool pieces tonight. We were chatting about axes in one of the signal groups. And so I brought out an axe today. And I think it'll be cool. Big hatchet. Yeah. It's pretty. So this brand that we're going to start with tonight is called Honaker. Honaker is a fantastic, absolutely fantastic maker out of West Virginia, USA. What's up, Crazy Cajun? Good to have you in the house. We got Run Gun. We've got all kinds of people in here. This is fun. I'm liking the the horizontal streams much better. Let's just go ahead and jump into it, why don't we? All right. So, Honaker. He is not only one of my favorite axe makers, he is one of my favorite knife makers. It's no joke. They are absolutely fantastic. They are they don't really need too much introduction. But look at these handmade Damascus blades here. Isn't that something else there? Antler horn, Damascus end cap on this guy. He is absolutely incredible. I love his Damascus. Absolutely love it. It is something else. The way he sets these handles, look at that. It's the perfect angle for your hand. It just fits perfect. It is a beauty. Been bringing out some of these fancy knives. This is a forged integral antler handle, and we do have a Damascus. Get that there for you to see a little bit better. There we go. Look at that Damascus butt plate. That, my friends, is a knife, if I've ever seen one. It is pretty. I'm a big fan. All right, let's see here. It is absolutely beautiful. I am a huge fan. Trying to change something here. Give me one sec. There we go. Getting that little name tag out of the bottom. First stream with this setup, so we'll see how she goes. But look at that Damascus patterning there, guys. You got the forged piece up there. These are all hand forged pieces. Absolutely beautiful. James Honecker is his name. He is kind of getting known as a prodigy in the axe world, but he also makes just very few of these. Look at this guy. Cannot remember the name of this wood. It is in the link. If Radio wants to drop it for us, we can look and see what that is. Look at that. Beautiful. This is the other bigger knife. I love that Damascus pattern in this one. The sucker would slice some tomatoes. Look at this Damascus on the spine. Beautiful handles. You have these little spacers here. Kind of breaks up the look there. Something else. I'm a big fan, guys. Big fan of his work. He does do his touch marker right here on the side as a stamp. I'm a big fan. I think he does incredible work. All his sheaths are handmade by him as well. Just absolutely gorgeous pieces. All right, let's see. We got ironwood. Another ironwood knife. There we go. I'll tell you what. I'm guessing ironwood comes in a bunch of different shades or different versions because my brain. Yeah, it's well, I was afraid of that actually. I looked at it, I'm like, oh, that looks like the last one. But anywho, it's all right. It is all right. All right, check this one out. This one is the smaller guy. It's a burl handle. Look at that map pattern. I love this. This is a fantastic little Skinner knife. Again, just melts in your hands. Love this kind of end cap swell down here. That is something else. This is my favorite. Some of my favorites are the smaller ones, for sure. Yeah, he's using desert ironwood, for sure. Make sure we don't miss out on any Facebook people if they're joining. I don't think they are. But yeah, thought I would bring these three guys out. I get these in very small quantities per year. And Boya Burl. It's pretty though. Love the look of that. Love the look at it. It is nice. It's very nice. What do you guys think about them? Is this stuff like you're into? Are you into the Damascus stuff like I am? I think it's absolutely amazing. It's amazing. Let's get caught up on the chat here. Let's see what's going on. It's beautiful. It'll cut some tomatoes. You're right. All right. Now, let me put these up. Let me put these up. We got Jacob in the house. We have Jacob in the house. We got Jesus. Well, we're looking at the Honaker blades. We'll break them out again here in a second. I always get stuff. Anything I get out at the beginning of the stream, I get it out at the end, just so we kind of switch stuff over. Oh, and the last but not least, look at this. This is probably the sharpest thing in the store. It's insane. This is one of Honaker's camp axes. There's a Scout here. Imagine how that got there. Look at this here. Beautiful little camp axe. Beautiful, like perfect little campsite splitter. Absolutely just amazing. Nice handles we have going on here. No fun allowed in the stream, guys. No fun. So if you guys are looking for a really nice camp axe, I love this swell down here. It's really nice. This is a beautiful little piece. Coming in about $275 for these. I have a couple of them left. I get them in batches of about a dozen, and they go like crazy. It is something else. This sucker is sharp. I mean, ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, guys. You can feel your wallet tingling. I love his stamp there. Isn't that nice? Look at that edge. Pretty sweet little axe, guys. I love his stuff. He's making me a personal axe right now. What's the fun if you can't get stuff for yourself every once in a blue moon? He's making me I think a 5 or 6 pound Tassie, which I'm really excited about. I love this little kind of beard, or not, like little face mask, I guess you could call it. It is something. He is doing fantastic work in the axe world. He's really got a name for himself. Beautiful handles, beautiful work. You do have the little tent pole driver here on the back. So, hold on. I knew somebody was going to ask, but I left my tape measure on my desk. One sec. We'll measure. What's that rolling over? Is that bubble wrap? It is bubble wrap. Let's not do that. All right. Okie dokie. Let's measure this, shall we? Handle length is right at 13, and down here to the bottom, 13 and a half inches from the bottom of the head. Total length, 16. I've got my Battle Chemist tape measure here. Beautiful axe, though. I really do dig it. Really do dig it. What do you guys think? Is that something like you would use? Look at this little curl down here. You got that nice palm swell. It's sharp, though. It's sharp. Definitely more grind-wise. It's definitely more of an American grind. Excuse me. Let me get a little drink here. Yukon in the house. So, is that something like you guys like? You like it? Let's see here. You kind of messaging you. There we go. Look at that. Chicken knives, chicken knives. All right, we'll break these out again, all right? We got a lot of new people in here. Oh man, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. So Radio ask, do we have any other axes in the store? Yes, we do. We have Old Hickory Forge. Old Hickory Forge, he was the guy who lost his entire shop, his fiance, everything in the hurricane. He had a really rough go at it. We do have some of his stuff in the shop as well. So thank you. Yukon, where are you at? I sent you a signal message. Look at it. And all right, let's break these back out for you guys. All right, so we're gonna start from the small one. This is Honeker's. These are his little knives. They're in the chat above. Look at that. Beautiful little Skinner integral piece. He makes very, very few of these every year, and I am fortunate enough to get these. I get about 4 a year, sometimes 6. Beautiful little pieces. And that's the little guy working our way up. Look at this. Look at that Damascus, guys. Is that not pretty? It's as pretty as they come right there. Look at that. Make sure you use code. This is good till Christmas. Use code FREESTROP for $200 off any purchase over $200, except for pre-orders and on sale items. We get you a free $35 strop, guys. Ain't no joke. Look at that. Is that not just beautimous? I love this antler handle one. I mean, the angle of the antler handle, the way he sets it is just perfect. Usually not a huge antler handled guy, but him and Black Feather both put together a really nice antler handle. It's just beautiful. So that's the Honecker lineup as it stands right now. I think it's an absolute gorgeous piece. I'm going to copy this over here. Uh-oh. Shoot. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. One sec. Pardon me. I forgot to pull up my on-screen keyboard. I don't have a keyboard on this computer over here. There we go. Perfecto. All right. So, what do you guys think? What do you think of the Honecker stuff? Nobody's really saying much. Nobody's really saying too much. What do you think? Cool? Not cool? I want to know. I want to know. All right. Sorry, I'm moving slow here. We got plenty of other stuff to look at. We got plenty of. I got a whole bag of stuff here. Mostly we got a bunch more microchips. These are brand new stuff that's come in. A bunch of it is. So I thought I'd bring it out. I've been restocking on Combat Trudons. And so I brought out a bunch. I literally grabbed a huge stack of them, so I may have a couple duplicates. Let me just double check here. We got that one. Get that one. That one's a mini. That one's a duplicate. That one is not a duplicate. That's one of my favorites. And that one is over there. Yeah, the Ultratechs are sweet. And that one's for there. And this one is no, not duplicate. All right. So I brought out the big boys tonight. Thought these would be fun to look at. Some of my favorites. We're going to start with a signature series. Look at this, guys. Signature series. Oh, looky. Let's see what we have here. Hold on. Uh-oh. Look at this.
Holy
Look at this.
smokes, high-tech stuff.
I tell you, man, I've been working hard in here. I don't know how high tech it is, but we're trying, okay?
Can you hear me okay? I'm just using the laptop mic.
I can hear you just fine.
Perfect.
I can adjust your audio a little bit anyway. Yeah, this was working pretty good. How's your day going?
I just got back to the Hacienda probably 15 minutes ago, something like that.
Oh, nice.
Been out on service calls all day.
Nice. So, people were saying hello, Yukon. So we're playing. Fire Creek Forge is in the chat. He says, by the way, Jason, I should have those hatchets ready this week. Well, that's good news. That's fantastic news.
You know, those hatchets make a really good Christmas present for the outdoorsman on your list.
Yeah. And he says, hi, Yukon.
Hi.
Hi. You can watch the chat, I guess. You can bring in commentary on the chat. All right. Look at this. This is a mini Trudon.
Ooh.
Look at that little guy.
What's the blade length on that?
It is California compliant, so it's right at 2 inches.
Mm.
Just like everything else you're going to find in California. It's about 2 inches long.
I was going to say they're used to small stuff down there. Small hardware.
Yeah. Isn't that cool, though? My wife, she's got one of these, so she really likes it. She's abused the thing. Her poor mini Trudon is just like, it's sad right now. I need to send it back to Microtech.
Just because it's so dull and gummed up?
Oh, it's the poor thing just needs, it probably honestly needs a new blade. She's used it so much.
Jeez.
I mean, farm life's not necessarily the easiest thing, you know, on knives.
No, but I mean, you got to have them. You know, you might as well have something cool like a Microtech in your pocket.
Yeah. How's your day been? Been working on motors today?
Uh-oh.
Or not?
You glitched.
I glitched? You didn't glitch, but I glitched.
There you are. No, I'm sure
You-
it's my star fart.
So you did you work on some Microtechs today? I mean engines today. I worked on Microtechs. You worked on motors.
No, I was actually doing a brake job on an old Mack truck, real antiquated
really?
technology. So, of course, it's not been tore apart in 20 years. So everything's seized and rusted, and you know, one of those beat on it with a hammer and pull the torch out jobs. You know, good workout.
Heck yeah. Look at this.
Weather was actually pretty nice for that. Ooh, what is that? Oh,
That is a Tonto Edge
that's-
Gen 3.
that is sexy.
Man, I love these. I love these Gen 3s, man. They are nice. Look at that.
I like that blade.
Tonto. So I wonder if I keep going this way, if it'll appear in your screen. Wouldn't that be creepy?
Hang on.
Can we pull it off? Can we pull it off?
Maybe.
Hold on. Wait till the next one though. So that's the Tonto, the TE, the only Tonto Gen 3 I have. Is that guy?
This is really embarrassing. I don't actually have a Knife in reach. I took all my gear off because I was soaking wet.
What do you do? Turn gay when you get home or something?
No, I changed clothes. I was all wet. I was all soaking wet. So I changed
Yeah.
clothes and I didn't have a chance to put my gear back on. Hang on 2 seconds.
Uh-oh. 2 seconds, he says. 2 seconds, he says. Oh, this is cool. This is pretty cool. I got some cool ideas for this. Yeah, I want you to buy another one. Let's see. What should we look at while Yukon's gone? Something I think he'd really like this one. Let's look at it while he's gone. He's probably gonna want it. We'll look at it while he's gone. Look. OD Green. Look at that guy. That is sweetness. Love that OD Green. Love it. There we go. I love that green. The black hardware and the black blade. It's probably my favorite one. Look at that. I hear babies. Y'all hear babies? It's pretty sweet, eh? Look at that. We'll hide him while he's gone. I think I can see when he comes back. Check that out. That right there, my friends, is a knife. It's a knife. Watch for him to come back. It is pretty sweet. Oh, I think I hear him. Oh, that was on cue. If I've ever seen it on cue, that was on cue. Yeah. I was showing them this one. Look at this.
Oh
OD Green. The Black Blade.
Ooh. Okay, that is the way.
That's the way right there. It's one of my favorite ones.
I need to get my ass in gear and send you that other one.
Send it. I dig it. So that's the OD Green.
Greenies you get?
I got a couple.
Set one aside for me. That's better than black.
No, do I have a couple or one? No, I have two. I have two of them.
Yeah, that's a good looking canife right there. That's a beautiful canife.
So I just got some new ones in. So yeah. Oh man. Something other than some sort of blue. It's impressive, radio. Here's Axiom in the chat. Oh, it keeps getting better though. Look at this. This one's pretty cool. I'm gonna go a little widescreen action here so we can see a little better. There we go. That way they can see the whole thing.
Ooh.
We have
Is
a
that
clear
slate gray?
It's the natural, so it's uncoated.
Focus, you fudge.
There we go.
That.
That's a dual edge blade. Oh, let me hold it unlike a retard here. Look at that.
That is a neat looking canife. That's beautiful.
I think it's beautiful.
You could carry that wearing a suit, and it'd be fine.
Yeah, I love the clear ones, man. That's something really cool that they introduced with the Gen 3s. It's something brand new. I can't wait to see some of the new Ultratechs and stuff in that color. It's going to be pretty sweet. But fear not. Check out this one that's coming next. Fear not. Somebody's unhappy.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that. Sorry.
Oh, I don't care.
Is that any better?
Oh, I don't know. It don't bother me. Look at this one. We have clear. And look at what you see there. Do you see some black hardware? A black button?
Oh, yeah.
A black blade.
Oh, now I'm torn. I might need both now.
Look at that.
Jeez. That is beautiful, man. I love that contrast.
Yeah.
That is man, that's a damn good looking knife.
That's a nice one. I dig it.
Can the peoples get that 10% off with code Yukon still or no?
I don't think so at the moment. I think I disabled everything while I had the sale going on.
Sure.
With the free strop.
There you go.
So if you use code free strop, you get a free strop. I'm trying to get it to where I can run multiple coupon codes at a time, and I'm not in a stack. Like, you don't want them stacking, or at least I don't want them stacking. You might want them stacking. I don't want them stacking because then I don't make anything. Destroy Oil Gray, no DH. That is the new natural clear. So, yeah. There it is. That link that radio just dropped right there. That is the that's the clear with the black blade. It's pretty slick. I only have one of those. Then I have one last Trudon to look at.
I was going to say that looked like the the battleship gray or the destroyer gray at first blush, you know?
Yeah. Hey, Yukon, do you have the settings button right there on your screen? You see settings?
I do, yeah.
Hit settings.
Yeah.
And go to audio.
Yep.
And go hit check noise suppression.
It is not supported in my browser.
Oh, you're probably in Safari.
I am.
Yep, no worries. I was just going to say that's a cool. It really is no big deal. Look at this.
I can just mute when I'm talking.
Oh, that's no big deal. Look at that. Turquoise.
Oh man.
Turquoise with a black blade. And guys, these things open so easy. It's not even funny. Like, it's not even funny how well they open. The new Gen 3s. Look at that.
You know, that's the better half's favorite color. I hope you know.
Yeah. Turquoise. It's also Radio's wife's favorite color. Look at that black blade there.
I know it's not going to hold up over time, but the black blade to me is just gorgeous.
It does hold up. I mean, it just ages like the rest of the knife. It's like anything coated. It's going to kind of, age and get scratches and stuff. You just don't see it on the natural blades that easy,
Right. I know, like, if you guys want to see what EDC in one of these looks like for diesel mechanic, I mean, there's somewhere on this Gen 3 I got here, just on the corners, but the coating is held up amazingly well, like impressively well.
Look at
Hang
that.
on. Change my camera setting here. I mean, you can see the high points have a little bit of wear. To me, it almost adds to the look.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of gives it that distressed look, which I don't know why, but since the day I've seen these, the first thing I thought was that, like, the Halo video games,
Oh, yeah.
and that distressed look just kind of reinforces that, and it is a neat friggin' look. It's just a gorgeous Knife. A little bit of wear there. That's where it wears on the brass.
Oh, yeah. How does your pocket clip hold up?
Pocket. Oh, way better than the Gen 2s. Like, you can see there's a little bit of bending because I wear Carhartts a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Thicker pocket, but otherwise it's holding up better. And I like this design because for whatever reason, this corner doesn't like to. I don't have another one here. I have this wedge, which is a similar. See how it turns up?
Yeah. Yeah.
For whatever reason, all these clips that turn up, they catch on stuff more and bend.
Yep.
This does not.
That's why I like that ball thing that they're doing now. Yeah. It doesn't tear your pants up either.
Nope. And it looks
it's
cool.
Really nice. I mean, I'm sure you're like every other Pacific Northwestern, probably wear those like $600 jeans and stuff and everything. I get it.
I tried that and actually sent them to Fire Creek because they didn't fit my fat ass. So
you have a pair. You wear skinny jeans though, right? I mean, you're Pacific Northwestern, right?
No.
Is that not in your DNA?
Though.
Wow. Oh boy.
It was a gift from a friend. I can't say no.
Can't say no.
It's actually pretty good.
Well, I brought out two more. These are not. They are not out the fronts, or this one is not. Out. I just got restocked on the Stitch Auto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's a blade length on those?
The cutting edge is 3 to the front of that big choil there, the big sharpening choil. So it's 3 inches. Total overall length is 8.5. So the blade really, the blade is really 3 3/4 to the handle. So pretty sweet. I love these grips. It's metal, but it feels like rubber. I don't know how they do it. I think it's a really cool looking blade. It's a Borka collaboration with Microtech. Pretty sweet though.
Are those machine grips or are they cast or something?
I don't know. I don't understand how they do it. Uh-oh.
The grippiness a
Oh,
lot
we
of times
have-
will come from a machined surface where it's real fine, sharp edges, but just tiny. Fine
Where's your
corners.
camera? Where's your camera? There it is.
I think it's working. I am in desperate need of a Red Bull.
Oh,
We're on the road again. It's fine.
on the road
Here,
again?
we'll just.
There we go.
I can't wait to get on the road again. And I just like to add my little point of input or little 2 cents here that you cannot live stream a crying baby. You cannot do this.
I asked the host and he said he didn't mind, but I can
I'm
go
sure.
back to muting.
I don't care.
I'm sure the host didn't mind.
I'm also wearing headphones, so I'm sure it's super loud for me and not for everybody else.
It's very loud. Crying babies are always very loud for everyone. Especially those
You'll have
who
to play.
babies.
You'll have to play the mute button game,
Yeah.
just like when you're talking about your mother-in-law when you have her on the phone. Dang,
I would
dang.
I would never do such a thing. How dare you insinuate that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was
We
supposed
were-
to jump in.
No, you were sleeping.
I slept. I got my 3 hours of beauty sleep from 5 to 8 in
Nice.
p.m.
We were looking at the Stitch.
Just now. I heard that.
Yep. We've been walking through all the Trudons. They all
The
work
Stitch
good.
is- I have this problem now of I have too many favorite knives. The Stitch is definitely one of my favorite. I think if I would carry it if I wasn't already carrying other knives,
Yeah.
but I still do carry it. It's not in my primary pocket, but I do
Yeah.
carry it. I need
Nice.
to rank knives now.
This is probably my new favorite. My new favorite opening auto folder for Microtech.
Oh, you
that
were
I've gotten.
saying it's the super powerful one.
I think it's all the same.
It's the Stitch.
I think the spring is the same, but it will almost. I mean, if you look, I'm just going to pinch it right here and kind of grip it with this pocket clip. But watch how much it moves.
You need like
It's
a baby hand display unit.
Hey, go get your baby.
Constant pressure. We need the baby.
He's
I know you have one.
he's getting reprimanded by Mrs. Yukon, so he won't be in any kind of mood to be here.
DH says
go.
cats are silent. No, they're not.
Yeah. Dispute.
No, they're not. They
Dispute.
also make me sneeze.
Also, I think I missed. I tried to fire it up the second I woke up. What was that white handle shenanigan deer antler thing? North Carolina redneck.
We're getting ready to break those back out for the end of the stream.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yep. No, we're just getting ready to do it.
How dare you?
How dare
I think you should probably have a story for every knife. Like this one is actually made of Shadowfax's femur. The Lord of all horses.
All right, this is the Damascus ones.
Damascus. I mean,
Damascus.
Shadowfax definitely has Damascus bone marrow. Yeah.
Look at that.
Kind of want
Pretty. Look at that. Look at that antler, the way it just sits. It's also got the Damascus butt plate there. These are by James Honecker. He's a young guy out of West Virginia. So they have built-in cousin finders. If you're ever looking for your cousin,
Is that kind of like well witching? To find the water with your rod.
yeah. Well, you have to have two. You have to have
right.
two.
Yeah.
Mountie and my sister.
Oh wait,
I think though,
This
that
is-
that white one almost converts me to Boomer.
It does, man. I think Boomer knives are on the way back. I mean,
They're
these
doing
are
they're doing them a little better now.
they're on them a lot better now.
Or
There
I'm
was some
just
good knife
old.
makers in Boomer days, but Boomer's passed. But there was also some probably decent 1911 builders as well. Look at that.
Yeah, the cartel makes pretty good ones, but yeah,
I love the
Right.
integral, like the whole Damascus integral thing. I love that.
right.
I love that knife.
I am going to grab a Red Bull real quick.
Do it.
What's the handle
I'll-
material on that?
I'll mute you till you come back. Do what?
What's
this-
the handle?
This
material
is
on that?
ironwood.
Really?
It's some sort of ironwood. So there's
Okay.
African ironwoods and there's American ironwoods, and that's what was Confucius when I got Elijah's knives. I had never seen desert ironwood before, so I just assumed I'd never had it before. This is, I think, this is a lot darker. Feather Indian knife, yes, not the red dot made Indian knife. But this one here is one of my favorites. I love this smaller guy. I had one of these in antler as well, and it's gone.
That is a gorgeous Knife right
Yeah.
there.
That's
That
an
comes together
Ambrosia
really
burl or
nice.
something like that. I love that. I feel like somebody just needs to send Overton a case of Red Bull so he doesn't have to go to the store every day.
He would drink it all in one sitting or one day.
Yeah. Look at that. I love that pattern. That is really pretty. He makes all that himself. It's pretty cool.
How
really-
old is this guy?
He's in his 20s.
Really? So he's
Yeah,
pretty.
he's like a prodigy.
great
He's
then.
like a prodigy. I'm gonna bring Overton back in. Here we go. There he's back.
That is the problem. I would drink an entire case in a day if I had a case.
Did you see this one?
I did,
Ironwood.
yeah. Ironwood.
I love
We gotta
those
think of-
Damascus.
We do need to come up with hilarious storylines. We need to brainstorm before every stream. Chat,
Yeah.
where are you at? What did that knife go through? We'll add it to the website.
Yeah.
Best idea gets added to the website.
Yeah.
I already think the antler one is Shadowfax's femur.
Hey, y'all want to help me brainstorm a name for a knife
Ooh.
on live on
What-
stream? Chat, y'all want to do that? You want to help with the naming a knife? Renaming a knife?
Rename you a knife.
Is that something we want to do?
Oh no.
All right, hold on one sec.
Up to the chat.
Y'all two can chit chat for a second. I'll be right back.
The chat has such terrible ideas, though. Are we really going to rely on them this time?
Overton
Get a
needs
bro-
a time delayed vending machine for Red Bull.
Yeah, that's the closest thing to reality. I mean, that's not a bad plan. That's a good plan.
Like limit you to one an hour. You know.
Oh, a 20 ouncer an hour. It'd have to be a day, dude. I don't want more than one a day. But it's a lot like beer. If you kept it on hand, you just keep one in hand.
Shut up, Yukon, says Axiom. Well,
We
I
got
mean, you
no
could do.
details. We got no details about this renaming this Knife. I wonder what it's going to be. Is it going to be a signature? He mentioned the other night on live a Ridge Runner branded knife, like his own knife. Oh fuck! You got to sneeze. Oh my god! That was violent, unnecessarily so. So if it's going to be a Ridge Runner store brand
So
Canife,
it's not,
it's
but
not that one.
it is an exclusive.
Okay.
So this is one of the first runs that I have from the very first time we ran the knife. It's one of my favorite designs, I think, because I helped with it. But it is now. I did not name it. Neither did the maker name it, but the original manager of Ridge Runner named it, and it's called the Triple X. And for obvious reasons, I want to rename it.
Okay. I
So-
vote to Helen Keller.
I want to do something that is still moonshine related, possibly. That was the original thing with Triple X, but if you search Triple X, you do not come up with this knife.
You very rarely come up with moonshine either, probably.
Yeah. So
I
try to
got
come
it.
up with a cool name.
The
So think
Jug
Ridge
Buster.
Runner, the Jug Buster.
That's such a Call of Duty name.
So also remember that this knife is mainly appealing to bushcrafters.
Right.
This is a bushcraft knife. White Lightnings.
Oh.
We got people in the chat too. Let's see. The Distiller. White Lightning. White Lightning. I like that. I like white. And I like lightning.
I like white.
Firewater. I thought about Firewater. I thought that was cool. Buster Jugs. No, we got names coming in.
Hold on, we can do much better.
Also think Appalachia. I'm not talking about your cousin. I'm talking about Appalachia.
Yeah, we'd call it Yallow.
The Yalla. Yalla water.
What about Wildcat? Call it the Wildcat.
The Wildcat's cool.
We need
Britney
it to be.
Spears.
What did they call the fucking the masher handle?
I don't know.
A masher handle. Maybe there's a similar curve in one of the tubes or components of a distillery
Maybe so.
as that blade shape. Some opportunities here.
The bootleg bushcrafter. That's actually not bad. There. Ready Made Easy. So bootleg bushcrafter is actually my favorite one I've heard yet. That or the bootlegger. I thought about the bootlegger. I also really like Dukes of Hazzard. So if there was something that would work there, but without being like copywritten. The Worm. Bootleg bushcrafter is cool. I like that. I love this knife. Look at that tooth right there. Boy, you can rip through some like sinew, what do they call it? That cartilage stuff.
How do we incorporate how obviously good
Wait.
it is at lopping off
How did we
fingers?
lose you? We lost you for a second. You're just now back.
I know. I am back.
Oh. Buzzed bushcrafter. We're not talking about Yukon. Or drunken donkey. That's kind of a Yukon thing, right?
I know. Is there like an enforcer role for the guy riding shotgun and the souped up Model Ts, Model A's?
So bootleg bushcrafter. Buzzed
really like-
bushcrafter. That's not bad.
You usually put like what it's for
Yeah.
in the name.
Hooch Ripper. No.
Right.
But I thought about like
The bootlegger.
Bootlegger.
Sounds good.
bootlegger is kind of cool. I think. I'm so glad. See, these all have my logos etched in them.
Yeah.
I am so glad they did not etch triple X in them. I love this.
Although
knife.
that would even be easier to pull off. I mean, at least that you could do it in the right text and you could get the right idea. But yeah, good thing they
But
did.
Bushcrafter would work. I mean, that's cool because it is a bushcraft knife for sure. I mean, it really is. But it's also a fantastic skinner. It's really just a really good knife. This has that compound grind. This is a Texas boy like Fire Creek.
Yeah,
He's
I'm just
on
thinking
Texas.
you don't want to limit it that hard.
So this is an older knife sponsor. It's not a new knife. This is this is my personal one. The Runner, I thought about that too. Axiom, that's a cool name.
Ooh.
I thought that was cool. We
Double
had
purpose,
talked
too.
about that. Yeah,
Double purpose is Runner. It's got the little bow in the blade, like Runner's legs. It's all bowed out. Weird. The weirdos.
What about the
Like-
booze crafter?
Ooh.
Little corny, but it might work.
Booze
We're
crafter.
floating back into the triple X territory of
Yeah.
vaguely.
Think like people want to search for this knife and actually find it.
Right. It's gonna be unique.
So this knife come out in the 1st of 2022. It was the first year that we ran this knife. This
What if
was
you just
mine.
went with something resembling Distiller?
Mm-hmm.
The Distiller?
And it technically doesn't even have to be like, it doesn't have to be like moonshine related. It doesn't have to
Brainstorm
be.
moonshine related.
I think
There's
it's
gotta
cool.
be something great.
The main thing is like it's always been named a moonshine name.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would kind of like to keep it
Be
a
nice to
moonshine name and make it
homage
very
it.
obvious, like what we're doing. Like we're renaming the thing.
Right.
The Criminal. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Did anybody suggest Rum Runner yet?
Etch it right on there to make for hilarious situations.
So
when you
Rum Runner is
detained.
the name of one of Primitive Woodsman's axes that I carry already.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Your Mother's Leftovers, Copperhead Crafter. That's kind of cool. The
Dude,
Thumper.
leftover.
Your Mother's Leftovers. That's Run Gun.
The leftover.
I think the only reason that I don't like Copperhead Crafter is because I had to play that Copperhead Road song so many times when I played in a band. Darius Rucker version, like, I'm sick of that song. Like, that's a radio changer song for me. Like, boop, not listening. I used to like that song when it first came out, and we played it 2 million times, and it lost its charm.
Okay. Wildcat. We got the Rot Gut. Ooh, there's a name for a knife. The Rot Gut.
The Rock Gut.
Rot Gut.
Rot Gut.
Slang for moonshine.
Yeah, it is.
Bootleg hooch. Bathtub gin.
Aim your camera up a little bit.
Gin. Up a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Bone dry. Ooh. Term used in court records to describe the illegal transportation, delivery, or storage of liquor. Bone dry.
Bone dry. I like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What's the definition for that?
Google AI. We're gonna have to double check it. Google AI says bone dry is a term used in court records to describe the illegal transportation, delivery, or storage of liquor.
I also really like anything Confederate.
Right.
So anything Confederate, anything South Appalachia. I mean, we can't call it slave or nothing. but
I mean, do what we want.
Big Haley. What's that mean? That's kind of cool. Big Haley. The Steel Hand. I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles too. They're amazing. Call it the Brewer. You shouldn't talk like that, Jesus. Bone dry means it's got liquor. Well, now you're getting broad. You're right. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have to stay moonshiny. It doesn't need to be like the General Lee.
There's just a lot of cool terms
There
in
is.
moonshiny world.
There is.
We'll come up. We'll get something here.
Big Haley was a fat moonshiner from Tennessee.
Civil War slang terms and their meanings.
The
This is
Dual
how the greatest
Shiner. Run Gun says half pint. Half pint. There's several names named that, like pint or stuff like that. This is not necessarily a little knife either. We're going to be getting some more of these in January-ish. I'm very excited about. I actually have a couple of these right now. If you want one, you like this and you want it, you actually get to pick between. It actually comes with this $100, $120 sheath, stick scare maker sheath. It's pretty nice. I like his leather sheaths.
I might have it, Jason.
Oh,
I remember this. Abatis.
Abatis.
Abatis. And Abatis is a simple but effective defensive line obstacle made by felling trees so that their sharpened branches faced outward towards the enemy. Commonly used in the South.
How do you
Guerrilla warfare.
How do you spell that?
Abatis, like it sounds. Abatis.
You remember where I'm from?
Yeah.
I like that. Abatis sounds really cool.
I might have it. Simple but effective defensive line obstacle. This was pioneered with the guerrilla warfare, Revolutionary War, but Civil War was used quite extensively.
Rebel Bushcrafter. I like that. Abatis.
Abatis is good.
Making a note of all this because, well, I don't know. For working on a knife right now, that I think that would be the most incredible name for. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there's the current listing for it. Definitely name is something you have to spell aloud. I mean, that's pretty much anything for me.
Yeah, I mean, Abatis is really easy to spell.
Hey, little trick for you guys wearing leather sheaths. This is how I carry all leather sheaths. It's on one of these danglers, all right? And it makes it so much better. I'm adding these things to the store tomorrow. It's made by Castrom. I've also got their loops, their leather loops, which I love. They're incredible. They're like they replace two soft loops.
Jason, hold on now.
A badass.
What about the contraband?
The contraband. I like that too.
That's a really good one. Contraband for that one.
Hold on, let me get my notes pulled back
up. Which, if you didn't know, you'd probably know. It was what the South called an escaped slave that made it to the Just trying to make it to the northern lines.
Well, that's a nice little side.
It's a nice little bonus. Contraband.
Boss hog. I just don't like the cops. That's the only thing. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Dukes of Hazzard cops are like the perfect cops. They really are. They're like so Dukes of Hazzard. I actually knew the writer, the guy who came up with that show. It was his life story. Was Dukes of Hazzard. He lived right up the road here from me, and so that's one reason I really like Dukes of Hazzard. But I
Really like the Contraband.
really like the Contraband.
You gotta name some knife sometime the Insurrection.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like there are not enough knives out there called the Insurrection.
Let's see, the Forager. That's kind of a common used name.
Oh, I don't know. King of Spades. Robert E. Lee's nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
Running from the cops is a Southern pastime. Dude, man, somebody right here at the end of my road yesterday was running from the troopers and then tried to hit one of them. They were trying to block it. They were in a church parking lot. So he left the road and hit the trooper car just for spite.
Ooh.
And then he gets out and he like chugs a bunch of whiskey or moonshine or something, gets back in his car. They're like, I don't know what they're doing. And he takes off again and just rams right into the front of a tractor trailer on purpose. It's like, and he failed. They airlifted
And he failed.
Was he pretty jacked up or no?
Dude, well, if he wouldn't have been drunk, he would have probably not lived.
Jeez.
How
How fast was he going when he hit the rig?
Probably 50, but the truck would have been doing 55 or 60 mile an hour. He actually hit the truck driver I knew. The Redabout, Mash Man, Waterman. I like the WC Contraband. I'm serious. I think that's it. Guys.
Contraband's pretty good.
Because it goes with WC really well. WC knives, WC Contraband. I think that's it. That was Dale Earnhardt.
Really does.
What about reflux? That's a type of still.
Reflux.
It's also a common gut condition. It's the
True.
problem.
It would be a major condition if that was sticking in your gut, you know. So
Solved.
it's like
by
this
Red
could
Bull.
solve heartburn.
Look at it again. I mean, I think it kind of looks like Contraband.
It does kind of look like Contraband, man. And that fits
It's kinda
right smoothly in there with the moonshine homage.
It does. It definitely does.
I like that knife a lot. Speaking of which,
I mean, is that made in North Carolina?
it's made in Texas.
That ain't gonna work then.
What is?
Tar Heel ain't gonna work.
Oh, I can't stand Tar Heel. I can't stand sports. That name has been ruined.
Oh, I didn't know
Now, I
it was
do like-
sports. So
It's a sports team.
yeah, that's ruined.
So, Axiom, I've thought about that. Like, I've actually got a buddy that's got a steel that he's trying to sell me right now. It's a really nice steel. It's like professionally built. It's not like what we used to build. Rum Runner's already taken. Benjamin Brewer, that's a primitive woodsman axe. It's it's like a pirate boarding axe. Just call it Starbucks and be done. You know, one of my favorite Rolexes is the sub that they call Starbucks, and I don't think I could buy one just because everybody calls it the Starbucks model.
You probably could. That's kind of neat, actually, as long as it's not directly affiliated.
Yeah, Sharp and Pokey's in the chat tonight. Yeah, I just don't. I don't Tar Heel. That's the Carolina sports ball team of some sort, and I just can't stand. I can't stand that stuff. Plus, I hate that blue. They have this blue, and it's like it looks like some sort of animal vomit. It's not my thing. But I like I like Contraband. I think that's it. That is just the right. You're leaving. It's still in the moonshine thing, and we're leaving that triple X thing behind, and it sounds cool.
It is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Contraband, Abatis, and like Antebellum maybe is the coolest ones I got.
I like it. I think we'll go with that. WC Contraband. I like that. That's the winner for now.
That sounds like a fucking knife. That sounds like a fucking franchise.
But it's a really good knife. I love this big tooth back here, like the big like Scandi ground portion. Like when you're doing feather sticking and stuff like that, or trying to rip something, it kind of it's got
like a
tooth
finger.
right there. It's like a tooth.
Finger.
Oh yeah. But a lot of his knives are like that. But boy, it is brutal. This is one of the Sure Touch models. We're not going to do it in Sure Touch anymore.
I wonder if that'd be a fairly decent defensive or combative knife as well.
So we're actually coming out with it. I'm going to be sending out some stuff to you guys on that pretty soon. We're coming out with this guy. We're coming out with a tactical field knife, sort of. It's pretty awesome. It's a cross between tactical and bushcraft. It's like a tactical bushcraft knife. And it's just absolutely just badass.
I was going to say, I don't see anything about that's tactical, really.
No,
this big.
No,
I mean, it's a blade.
No, hold on. I'll show you kind of the size. I've got
a tactical rapier. That'd be badass. Contraband. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like that.
It's simple. It's dumb. Everyone knows what it is.
It's memorable too,
Not like the better names like Abatis.
Ooh.
All right. So it's going to be about this same size. So this is called the WC Survival Knife. And mine's been used, and it's 01, so it's got a few rust spots on it. What is that? Oh, that's wax. Hold on.
Don't get it prettied up.
The blood of your enemies.
So, this is his survival knife, and it's going to be about this. It might be a little smaller than this, like lengthwise, but it's not this same blade shape at all. But this is the WCSK. It's going to be called the WC Field Knife, WCFK. But this is the survival knife here. You ever seen Primitive Outdoors YouTube channel? He does a lot of fan life stuff. So he is the one where I've actually found WC stuff in the beginning. I saw this knife on his channel. He uses it as a kitchen knife and everything when he's camping. And I was like, shoot, what is that? And I finally found it. And then I started following WC stuff, and then we were able to bring him on. But everyone, I'm serial number. This is 0684. I think he's up to 1,000 now, or right at it. But
Born Primitive Outdoors.
No, it's like Primitive Outdoors. It's like a van life channel. That's how I found out. I hadn't seen him post in a while, I don't think.
It sounds familiar.
There's a Primitive Outdoors channel with 35 subscribers that has one video.
That's not it.
There's Born Primitive Outdoors with 432 videos.
He's probably more than that.
No van life stuff.
Who was it? Um,
Here's something kind of interesting. A little bit of change of gears, but you were talking briefly, Jason, about Fire Creek's leather work. So his leather does hold up to abuse.
Oh yeah,
Everything gets sweeter with age.
yeah.
There's a little spot here I had to burn with a lighter in the stitching just because that's where other
It's
stuff
rubbing.
wears on my belt. Yeah. But I've been carrying this every single day since I got it, and it's been doing really, really well.
Trying to work on. I'm jealous of your belt setup, Yukon. I'm trying to switch to outside the waistband, open carry.
Yeah.
Trying to find the best thing that works for me.
It's Primal Outdoors. I'm sorry.
Primal Outdoors.
I really like that Kydex holster I got. Well, I like it and I don't. I've got so many. I'm still searching for the perfect open carry holster, but because that one does dig into my hip a little bit when I'm in sitting down on the rig, I have to slide it forward slightly.
Yeah, it's very
Digs into the
tight.
back. Yeah,
Very low profile.
I like that because I can put a jacket on and you almost don't even see it unless I bend over or something. But if I put a hoodie or a flannel jacket, it's snugged up to my belt tight enough. It conceals pretty easily. And I got to do something different. I've been carrying this on the left side down here, and I don't like it's kind of weird to grab. So I normally will reach around and grab it with my right hand. I'm thinking about maybe carrying it, stupidly enough, like a scout carry, just right here, so I can grab it. But
makes sense.
My concern is because it's not, of course now it won't do it. It's not exactly a retention sheath, and I don't want to get rid of this leather. I really like this sheath. But I want to be able to access this and use this more for my everyday stuff as opposed to, say, the Microtech, right? That's why I'm carrying this.
Why don't you get you one of these?
I think, like when I'm rolling around and stuff, especially on a creeper, even my keys, I'll take my keys off my belt because it'll flop down and drag on the ground and get caught up in the creeper. Otherwise,
you need a double retention.
Yeah.
You need a 2-loop system. To scout carry.
Fire Creek says you should just go with a full drop leg.
There you go.
For me, for carrying?
He's talking about Yukon. Get a drop leg.
I carry enough crap. I mean, I might as well just friggin' start wearing it. Ooh, speaking of chest rigs, somebody sent me this. I have yet to try it. Hill People gear. This is going to be, I think, if I like it, this is going to become my hunting and bushcrafting kit.
Yeah.
It's pretty free.
Fupa.
Basically, yeah. But 3 compartments, and then comes with a little trigger guard for your glick. Pretty freaking sweet. So maybe I'll just start wearing that every day.
That's Stolen Valor.
What is
Valor?
Fupa?
Chest rigs and all.
It's a Stolen Valor bag.
Oh, whatever. It's a call. I don't have any more room on my belt bag.
You need a cool callback would be if you ever have like an ugly knife that you need to name that's got like some off yellow coloring for some reason. Butternut would be a good one.
Butternut.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I'm waiting for the model that's the yellow.
Yellow. I don't know what y'all found. Y'all say some of the stupidest crap, and you make fun of that one word with me. Is that all you got?
Well, we can't find anything else to give you shit for,
Oh, you could.
Yeah, we just don't want to.
Don't dig too deep. Don't dig too deep there.
Keep it friendly, Yukon. Keep it friendly.
Yeah. I have found I started putting soft loops and like accessories on the website, and daggone it,
Yeah,
people
man.
don't
People
buy
need them.
stuff. Like people, I have sold them every single day.
People
Every
need
single
them.
day. They're,
That was like
I'm
me just getting into fixed blade
yeah,
scout carry, especially. Like, I don't know. Okay, so like my SE3 that I've had for 20 years, I never had a way to carry it. No one ever showed me.
Yeah.
You know,
this
I
is
didn't know
my
you put a couple loops on it.
this is my current favorite setup. Is this double? It's like extra wide belt loop, and it goes as long as it's like a tech lock pattern on the sheath. It holds so well. It does away with having to have two soft loops.
Yeah,
I
it's a
love it.
wide one.
I love it. It absolutely love it. Axiom, yeah. Look at this. Yeah, it's because they're gay. That's why. Gay. Why you gay? Why you gay? So this has been my carry lately. This is I bought this a couple months ago. It's a I've been carrying this thing. So you can't sell, can't carry big knives. But that's been my carry. It's a beast. That blade length is I never measured it, but
I'm still stuck on
That's
the.
that's a 6 1/4 inch blade, and it's 11.5 inches. And this is not even a knife. Like this is another WC knife. We're gonna bring this one to Ridge Runner. He's quit making it. It was kind of a discontinued model. But I love this thing. Absolutely love it. But I mean, some people are just not used to handling big things, and I get it. It's fun.
Yep, there are them people out there.
And that's why we make little things, like these.
Got a little baby
Like
Microtech.
this. This is for the people who can't handle it. I'll tell you, this is another great and amazingly big, awesome knife. Is this guy? This is that Bowman made whippoorwill.
Oh,
This is a
jeez.
fantastic
like-
blade.
Looks like a whippoorwill.
It is, and it comes with this like cross draw sheath. It's pretty sweet.
What's the purpose of that, Kniffy?
It's a bushcraft blade. It's it's thin, so it's kind of machete-ish in a way, but you got enough meat there to you can baton wood or do whatever. The big knives are getting more and more popular, which I like. I love the bigger knives.
What is with the batoning craze, or is that finally kind of over now?
I don't know. I get sick of people talking about it, mainly because it's like, oh, can I baton this knife? I'm like, you can baton anything.
You can baton a butter knife, dude. What are you talking
that's
about?
just like that's like the least impressive thing about the entire knife, and that's what we're going to concentrate on.
Yeah.
No, not cool. Not cool. I mean, you can baton anything. You can take this $40 pterosaur, $40, and you can baton to your heart's content, and it's going to be fun. The difference is why do you want to baton with it? That's the better question.
Because I left my axe at home.
I mean, I get it. I do it a lot if I'm camping. Dude, Axiom is pretty cool. I just actually restocked that knife this past week. The Bush Scott. It's a really cool little neck knife too.
I like war tactic names. I'm thinking about enfilade and defilade. What kind of knife fits enfilade?
So say that again, enchilada and defecate. What now?
Yeah.
Enfilade. What is that?
You know what defilade is? It's like a perpendicular alignment to. Okay, so if this was a line of troops, right, marching towards you, you would be in defilade if you were in front of them in cover, right? You'd be in defilade. That way you can fire at basically anyone on the line, right? In enfilade, is basically if you guerrilla warfare tactics, if you find yourself on the side of that line of, say, marching Northern or British troops, find yourself on the side and you start blasting away down the entire line. Enfilade.
There you go. Enfilade.
What kind of knife fits that? By the way, I got a 30-pound freaking knife sharpener in the mail today. It really made me question what day of the week it is. What day of the week is it?
It is
Wednesday.
Wednesday. It can.
It is Wednesday. Yeah, it came early.
Well, heck yeah. I probably should get those on the website. Still haven't done that.
What do those
Yeah.
cost roughly, do you think, Jason, from your website?
That one that he's got,
Depending on which stone
the setup
configuration you
setup that he's got is probably $1,800, $1,900.
Hmm.
But fear not, for I bring good tidings of great joy.
Glad tidings of skookumness.
want. You drop off cost drastically if you don't have the base
So,
or most
this-
of the stones.
This is a new WE carbon, WE40 carbon. It's fantastic. It really is cool. I'm going to do a live stream later, maybe later this week when I get them on the website. But this is $185. It comes with 2 stones. You can add on stones pretty easily, but it's very, and you're going to get just as good at edge. It's not. Oh, and by the way, Luke, I threw you a low angle adapter in there too. Also, they might have sent me the wrong stone kit for you. Let me know if it doesn't have the 800 and 1,000 grit stones in it.
It does. I checked.
It does. Okay, because I looked at that invoice yesterday and I was like, it says no 800 or 1,000. So I don't know. I told them the ultimate kit, like you're supposed to get the full ultimate kit with the base and everything. Like you got the full Skookum setup. So
yeah, all the options for the peoples.
Yeah,
800 and 1,000 is what we're looking for. I do believe I have it.
Okay. You really probably don't need them.
I need them, dude. I already
Is that
used
800?
them. I like them. This is 800.
So have you tried it?
I've already used it. Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
It was incredible.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Luke. I'm being serious. Be careful.
I only went.
Be careful.
I know.
You will cut the ever shit out of
noticed.
yourself.
I noticed going over with my left
Dude,
hand.
don't you train yourself. Slap that hand if you ever reach over that blade. Because you will flat out slash your wrist open.
I noticed just like coming off the blade on the left side. I am right-handed. I am very right-handed.
I'm just telling you.
My left hand, I noticed, dude, that's going to open up my thumb.
Yeah. Be careful. I mean, it will tear your butt up.
This makes for
you probably, what's the highest grit you got? You probably have like 2,500, don't you? Or ceramics,
I
2,500,
have at least
3,000.
3,000, and I have all the way down to 0.5 micron and glass.
Yeah. So I don't have the glass stuff. I'm going to order me one of the kit that you've got probably, but because I don't need any of the stones because I've got all the stones.
So
except
I went
for
to
the glass stuff.
Right. I went to 3,000.
Yeah.
I went to 3,000, and that is actually by far the sharpest I've ever had a knife.
Yeah, it's scary. It's wicked.
What is this stuff called? Because this is claiming to be 10,000 grit. It's like it's that stuff they make the friggin' Chinese sculptors out of. I think marble or not marble. What's the word for it? What does that look like?
10,000 grit. I've never heard. We're into the microns.
It's super hard. It's almost like glass.
Yeah, it probably is glass.
Yeah,
it could very well be. I've got a bunch of these kits that go on like that. I forget the style, the Russian style sharpener where you set the blade up and then you. But I've come to I set them on the table and use them like that by hand.
Okay, so two micron. 2 micron is 10,000 grit.
Hey, y'all want to see something that I'm picking up tomorrow?
Yes.
That's never been done before by Josh Morgan, Primitive Woodsman.
Yes.
Hold on, let me send it over.
So just for reference, like usually kits with the 2 micron. This is 2 micron right here. It's a leather strop that you use a diamond paste for.
Yeah.
That's how that usually comes.
Yeah.
Micron stuff.
Yeah, you probably have ceramics and everything else in there.
Me?
Yeah.
No. So
No ceramics?
I don't
White
think so,
stones?
no.
Or like white?
No, it's all diamond.
Oh, cool.
I like ceramics, personally. I like
I've got some ceramics.
Yeah, I go through ceramics. Like I bow them out.
Yeah,
I use it
they
too
do
often.
wear out.
So you guys.
Go
sorry. Go ahead.
ahead. I'll just jabber.
No, keep jabbering for a second. It's going to take me a second.
Well, I was going to say the thing I don't like about diamonds is if you're not careful, they can really remove a lot of material really fast.
Oh yeah, these I noticed right away. It took like 3 or 4 swipes before I heard the tone change, and like by 7, it was completely consistent feel wise.
Yeah,
which I love.
And the
Personally.
cheaper diamonds I've noticed, you probably got some pretty tits money ones, but the cheaper ones, they don't last. Like the little whatever's they degrade, and then you just got whatever the parent material is. For anybody,
I would imagine. I'm just going to talk on that. I would imagine that these Wicked Edge. I mean, this is pretty much why I got this kit. That these are probably the best diamond stones you can get.
Yeah.
they're probably way up there in quality. I'm talking more like the cheaper type stuff that I have. I've got a bunch of different diamonds. Jason, you ever thought about carrying those easy laps on your website?
Is this showing up here?
It is.
Oh yeah.
So I'm picking this up tomorrow. This was some blades that he built for something. I don't know what. So I'm getting a Bushcrafter. I'm getting a Micarta, 2 different Micarta Foxfires. But this guy right here is a sculpted jade Bushcraft light.
No.
That is beautiful. I'm excited to see that. I don't know that he's ever even done jade.
By the way, Fire Creek, funny.
Fire Creek, if you want one, let me know.
By the way, I thought this was funny. I got 50 and 80 grit as well. 50.
Yeah. That's for that. You will never need that.
I know.
That's for stuff like that's for knife makers that are actually profiling blades.
Yeah, that's for reprofiling a freaking splitting maul.
I have 80s. I have 80 and 100, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's for when you buy a tech tool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just need to re-profile the whole entire blade.
Yes.
Yeah, Fire Creek, they're not quick. They're not. I wonder how much you would actually use it is the problem. Like your knives are so freaking sharp. Like if it's a hobby, like you want to do mirror polished edges and stuff like that, there's nothing like it. Like you'll get completely mirror polished edges. I mean, it's incredible. But you can also screw. I know a knife maker that screwed himself up on one of those. I mean, big time. Like cut tendons, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
And he's a master bladesmith. So yeah, it's great though. And if you have a place to set it up and leave it, it's incredible. Like when we move into the new store, I'm literally going to have a place on the counter where it's set up because people want to bring their knives in and get it sharpened, right? Like, it's no big. Yeah, the 50s for when you snap off your tip.
There you
exactly right. But we'll have that whole setup there on the counter just to sharpen people's knives with. Because it's quick for that. Like you can throw it in there, and if you know what you're doing, in just a few minutes, you can have somebody a super good edge.
Oh yeah, I redid the kitchen knife in probably 3 minutes, taking my time. First time I ever used it.
Yeah.
So what are the real quick? I haven't read the directions or anything. What are the little tightening things on the side of this Wicked Edge? It's heavy. Yep. These guys, if you can see.
Those are micro adjust screws.
So that's what I'm micro adjusting the angle.
Yeah, if you want to micro adjust the angle, that's what it's for.
Right.
Is that base pretty nice?
The base is very nice.
I've been wondering. I hadn't seen one in person yet.
So it fits every one of the sets of stones. It fits all of the stones if you exclude the 50 and 80 one, which is
You'll never
fine.
use. You'll never use that.
I'll never use a lot of the higher end ones here. The 0.5 micron, I probably will not.
0.5 micron diamonds.
Diamond paste, yes.
Yeah. Those strops, you will use that too.
Yes.
When you start getting into like mirror polishing knives, you will use it.
I figured. I mean, I wouldn't use it for practical purposes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will definitely use it.
How sharp does a knife need to be to open an Amazon package? You don't need a knife to open an Amazon package.
But
I'll
also,
just punch them.
Like while we're here asking the question, though, yes.
Yeah. This thing, I mean, my knife, I literally just touch it and just go. I like to, when I'm opening Amazon boxes, I like to grab it like this just for the heck of it and just let it go like down the box. These have a really rough grind. They're really rough grinds. And so they just rip like whatever you're messing with.
I forgot to like your stream. What an ass.
How dare you?
How dare you?
I rectified my sins. Fire Creek's Canifes out of the box are some of the sharpest Canifes
They are
I've
very sharp.
gotten.
You're right. They are sharp.
And unless I'm much mistaken, he can correct me on this, I'm sure. I think he does all that by hand on a stone.
I bet he uses a belt grinder.
Well, to get it there, but I think for the actual sharpening, I think he does it by hand on a stone still. I think he did. Pretty sure there was a video of that.
That dude's a knife making machine.
It's good to deal with, finally, right?
I sent you another wooden knife kit too, Luke, for your boy.
Appreciate it.
So
I
you
can't.
wouldn't fight.
Yeah,
It's a different model too, so there won't be any confusion on who's whose.
Oh, there we go.
That's my knife. No,
So this is like, you crank down on this thing. That is,
yeah, you do. There's also is there a plus and minus on the back side of it, like on the old
Probably.
ones? No, I don't see it.
No, there's not.
Okay.
This is you. It seems I already checked. Like you just crank down on a half-inch thickness, and you crank down on a Microtech. They both lock in. I don't know. It doesn't feel like you're going to break anything. It feels like it's made for that.
Axiom says, Ridge Runner, do you carry knife sharpening? Do you do knife sharpening already? Or is this an after your shop? It's an after the shop gets opened up, but also just send them to Luke.
Yes, but also basically a big reason why I got this thing is I want to do live streams every night, sharpening Canifes, and I've got quite a few to get through on my own. But very, very soon, it's going to be your guys' Canifes.
Yeah.
Something nice. I swear to God, I'm not using my $2,000 Wicked Edge on your $35 Ace Hardware checkout aisle special, unless it's really special to you. Whatever, you know.
In other words, if you buy a knife from here, it gets free sharpening with Luke.
It does. It does.
Aiden says, do you carry Winklers? Not anymore, but there is some on closeout. Go get you one.
Include a return label.
Windex, will you sharpen my Milwaukee Fastback razor knife? Please. I better bounce off here.
Stillhead said, oh boy, cold. This is a hell of a trio. Well, there you go.
It is. Agreed. Okay, are we touching?
Looks over here like the German scientist. This is not right. Yeah.
Are we touching? Is it working?
I'm gonna peace out, fellas.
Hey,
I'll talk to you guys later.
See you,
Peace.
see you, dude.
All right.
So, have you called on to the Sharpie trick yet?
Yeah. So yeah, I know how to sharpen the knife.
Okay.
This one I'm reprofiling to 22.5. If it's not already there, doesn't matter.
You're gonna be sending all your knives back to Microtech after you just sharpen the blades away.
No, it's 22 and a half, and I'll keep it there. This one is a dull boy. I beat the hell out of this. What'd you call that? Oh, Bowie blade. Bowie bladed Microtech. Beat the crap out of it. But did very, very well. Holy shit. Dude, that thing cuts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been battling really, really old stones sharpenings on for a while, so I'm not quite used to how easily this is sailing through the material.
Any recommendations for a field knife that's got a 4 to 6 inch blade? Yes. Give me a second. I'll drop one in the chat for you.
Field knife. That could mean different things for different people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Clovis are out. I wonder if you have a buzz on
What?
your end. I
Me?
wonder if you have a very, very light, faint buzz on your end.
Could be.
I'm buzzing in my AirPods. It's never happened before. Very, very quiet. Probably no one's noticed it. Now everyone will notice it. So yeah, this is basically what we'll be doing, but we'll be set up at the bench. Free sharpening, but you're paying for shipping.
That's right.
For all Ridge Runner blades. And whatever nice shenanigans you got. I do want to get I'm just going to order like all of the stones or whatever for this system. I want to be able to do whatever blade someone wants. I want to be able to reprofile serrated. Let's see.
I wonder why there's a buzz.
Do you hear it?
I don't hear it, but I'm not hearing a loop back. Fire Creek says there is a buzz.
Yeah, there's a very, very faint buzz.
Okay. Could be a cable problem or something.
Yeah, you'll lick your cables.
There you go. Aiden, check out that link. Also, check out some of the blades in this link.
What are you recommending for a field canife?
The Fire Creek Forge Kephart be a really good one, and also the Bowman made Clovis. Or Bowman made stuff. Pretty slick.
Didn't I order a Kephart?
No, you
Which
ordered
one did I order? Okay.
Locksaw Skinner.
That's right. I do like the Bowman made.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Jeez. I think I'm through it already.
Looking to see. Oh, here we go. See if I can get rid of this buzz. Oh, there is. I see something in the background.
Mm-hmm. That's done already. Does sound like you need to lick a cable. Mm.
I'm running a cloud lifter on. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
I'm running a cloud lifter. I wonder if it's too much gain or just a.
There, it went away. So did you.
Yeah, it went away.
Ooh. Now it's way worse.
Can't be way worse.
It's way worse. Oh, it's fading. It's going away. It's still there. Doesn't sound like it's coming from that mic at all.
It's probably not.
Unaffected. Mute. What did you do? Mute yourself there for a second?
Yeah, I did.
That. Mute yourself again and then unmute.
I'm back.
You didn't do
Mute.
the same. It didn't go away that time.
Oh, okay.
Just troubleshooting live.
See if it goes away now. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I still hear you. It's still there.
Can you still hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
How many comments in the chat we got so far? Are people like, it's fine? Oh, it went away. Can't hear you. Everything went away.
Yeah, it's probably back now.
It's back. You're back.
I'll work on it. It's probably a It's definitely my
Whoa.
interface.
Whoa.
What?
It got quieter. It is barely noticeable now through AirPods.
Did that take
Whoa.
at all?
It just ramped up again. Well, ramped up for a moment. Now it's up.
Is it worse now?
Yes.
Did that make it better?
It's still worse. It blipped, but it's still the same.
What about now?
Still the same. No interruption. Oh, it dipped down and came back up.
Really? Troubleshooting live. Nothing like that. It's definitely my interface, though, probably.
Something ground issue. It's a ground issue. Lick your cables.
Is that any better?
No, didn't change. Whatever you're doing, you're not affecting it.
Okay.
It sure does sound like a very, very faint ground feedback. Can you touch any of your cables on your interface?
No, they're across the room.
Go touch them real quick. I'll tell you if something changed at some point. Yell out loud. 1, 2, 3. Other than I have an echo? No.
What about now?
No. It's probably worse than it was 30 seconds ago.
Really? It seems like if my headphones were close to the mic, I wonder if that's the case. Hold on.
Nope, no effect.
All right, hold on.
Yell out numbers as you touch cables. No changing.
Still nothing.
It's nothing. It's the same. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. That was it. Now it's back.
All right.
It just fluttered a little bit. And that's it. Whatever you're touching, that's it. It kind of went away. Now it's back.
I think it's a bad cable.
Bad cable. Ground issue. We've got a ground feedback loop. Failers. Fowlers. Anything how cables just are bad one day. It's gone. Oh, he's messing with the cable. Yeah, is it the yellow cable? He's definitely messing with the problem. Oh, now we got full Back to the Future. Still got the background buzz.
Still got buzz.
Yeah, it's definitely what you're messing with. Need more ground loop isolators. It's worse now. Now it's gone. I think everything's gone.
Is that better? Hello?
It's where we started.
Really?
Yeah.
It's definitely a grounding problem.
Mm-hmm. Too many things being powered. Need a ground loop isolator. It's
Maybe
gone.
so.
Whoa! It cut out for a second.
I cut out.
What'd you do? No. It.
Does it go away now?
No. You're touching it. I can tell that you're touching it. You know.
That's a grounding problem.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Huh. You know what? I just wonder if it's something wrong with the mic. This is for grins and giggles and troubleshooting problems. I got another.
Is that a phantom powered mic? Is it a Phantom Power mic?
No. What about this? Is that better?
Still there. Still there. Not the mic.
It's not the mic. Did that make any difference at all?
It whatever you just did, it cut out for like a half of a second and came back.
But the buzz is still there.
The buzz is still there. The buzz cut out for a half
Yeah,
a second.
I was killing Phantom Power on the unit. Still there. Huh.
So it is a powered mic.
No. It's dynamic.
But you were killing Phantom Power?
I was killing Phantom. It was just, it probably just blipped it for a second. All right, well, peace, love, and happiness. No, they're not Phantom powered. Or dynamic. They're not a condenser mic.
Dynamic.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out today. We're going to kill this.
Live stream.
Peace.
Peace.
Wait.
Unpeace.
You
No
gotta
peace.
watch this. You gotta watch this. Hold on. I fixed it. I fixed my video. Real proud of
Ridge Runner blades, sharp and true, forged in the heart, fresh as dew. Buy one today.